I'm talking to somebody that has gotten to the point where you are tired of teaching people how to love. Notice I didn't say that you're tired of teaching people how to love you, because that's easy. That's what you're supposed to do. You are tired of teaching people how to do stuff that they should already know, things that they should already have within them, like consistent communication. Why are you teaching a grown adult how to communicate, how to self soothe, how to be honest? That is a character trait that they should already have within them before coming into a relationship. What about emotional maturity and self awareness? People who don't know how to take accountability, people who don't know how to own up to their mistakes and actually change. You are tired of people not having basic respect and consideration. You shouldn't have to tell somebody not to contact their ex. You shouldn't have to tell somebody not to curse at you, not to disrespect you, not to call you out of your name. These are things that you should not be having to teach someone. Consideration, to think about me before you do something. This is why you are so tired and so drained. It's because you are being put in roles that are not for you. You are not your partner's parent. I'm going to say this again. You are not your partner's parent. This person should already know how to put in effort. They should already know what follow through looks like. What about honesty and integrity? What about morals? Someone who knows how to prioritize the relationship. Not out here in the clubs, not out here with their homeboys in the streets. And no, they don't have to be up under you 24/7, but you need to have someone who prioritizes you and prioritizes themselves. Someone who has standards, where you guys' values and morals actually align. You have the value that you don't want to date somebody who's a cheater, someone who is unfaithful, someone who is not monogamous, but they have the value that they can do what they want. They might have a value of someone who's Muslim, where they feel like they can have 3, 4 wives. So do you see how y'all's morals and values are not aligned? You don't have to date somebody where you guys have the same hobbies, where you guys like the same food, where you like the same color. It doesn't have to be that deep, but you have to date and attract someone where you guys have the same values and morals, or the relationship is not going to work out. How about someone who treats you with basic decency, opening a door for you, asking you how your day was, checking up on you? What about someone who shows up without having to be reminded? You told them that you have an important event coming up next week. You shouldn't have to remind them about that. You shouldn't have to remind them about Valentine's Day. You shouldn't have to remind them about your birthday. These are traits that you should not be teaching someone. If they want to be in a relationship, these are traits that they need to already have before doing that. Now, what you can teach someone is how you personally feel loved and appreciated, what your love language is, and what that looks like in practice. Because their ex may have liked balloons, cars, and chocolate, but you may want flowers. So it's not about teaching a person how to show up for you. Like, oh, you need to be romantic. Oh, you need to take me out on dates. Oh, you need to court me and date me. We're not teaching people how to do that in 2025. Now we can teach them the specifics, like what kind of romance speaks to you specifically, your preference for date ideas and activities, but you should not be telling someone how to plan a date, when to ask you out, how to court you, how to date you. Now, yeah, you may not like arcades. Let them know what you do like. That is different. Stop trying to parent grown as people. And you're doing that because you think that if you upgrade somebody, if you fix somebody, if you change somebody, that they're going to see your worth, they're going to see your value, and that they're going to choose you. Baby, you can be the best thing to somebody and they still won't choose you. They still won't appreciate you. They still won't value you or be faithful to you. It's not about what you have to offer someone. Because you can offer somebody the world and they offer you nothing. So stop correlating your value to what you can do for somebody. What about somebody that makes you feel safe, secure, and reassured? Because you're constantly used to people who make you feel like you're in competition, people who confuse you. You don't even know where you stand in their life. That is draining. That is overly consuming you because you're putting effort into places that your energy should not be going into. You should not be putting your energy into parenting somebody, into teaching somebody how to be accountable, teaching somebody how to show up, how to be authentic, how to be honest. That is a job for their mom, not for you. So you're wondering why you feel so drained. You're wondering why you feel irritated, why you don't want to deal with this person. You don't want to deal with this person because you are dealing with a child. That's why you are exhausted. There's not an equal give and take. These are not character lessons. These are personalizations, teaching them how to love you, not how to be a basic functioning partner. Again, you are dating someone to be their partner, not their parent.